with the investment banks of the Swiss.
Good morning. This is Dr. Paul Cottrell, and I'm going to be covering the pre-open for the New York trading day. It's Monday, March 20th. All right. So I did a video yesterday about how the market may unravel or evolve because of this Credit Suisse buyout by UBS and the actual government bailout of Credit Suisse. So it's a combination of kind of a bailout and free market solution. All right. UBS bought Credit Suisse for about 3.25 billion. The problem is that bondholders lost. Usually bondholders, when it comes to situations like who has the highest credit what's the term I'm looking for? I've been spending too much time in medicine. When you own a company, the bondholders become whole before the equity holders, usually. This is kind of a little different, where the bondholders do not become whole. So with that in mind, the thought was that, well, maybe because they're changing the structure, and this is kind of like a quasi-socialistic buyout, quasi-capitalistic buyout, that it would create systemic risk in the commercial paper market. It would create systemic risk in company bonds, and that companies that may be on the junk side of things, because sometimes there's very, very high yield, low quality corporate bonds out there, that it would create a fear, and interest and rates would go up and bond prices would continue to fall, and that would cause another systemic risk. Because you got to remember that these banks are not just holding treasuries or sovereign bonds, but they're holding also positions in companies. You know, they may actually have some commercial paper that they bought. A lot of their trading, at least on the short end of their liquidity needs, you know, daily, monthly, weekly kind of thing, is these swaps. They either trade in the swap market, especially if they have currency exposure, or they issue commercial paper for 30 days or whatever. So the thought there is that these things, the commercial paper market, the corporate bond market, would have some sort of earthquake because of what happened with Credit Suisse. So, okay, so where are we at right now? All right. The US futures market is going up and down between -45 or so right now. Market hasn't opened, so it's just the futures market that's trading, not the spot market. So the futures market is bouncing up and down between -40 and about +1. Okay, I'm looking at the VIX. So the VIX trades in after hours. Okay, right now, so the VIX is at 26. It peaked at about 415 or so, at about 28, almost 29. So it's been going down in after hours. England is trading right now. So it doesn't seem as though what's going on in Europe is affecting us that much at this moment in time. The yen started to weaken at about, let's see here. The yen started weakening at about It bottomed out at about 4:30 this morning. Okay. So the yen is weakening, so that's the risk is starting to become less. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be coming today, but right now risk is lower in relative terms. The VIX is lower in relative terms, and by 4:30, the oil market started to go up for the oil futures, WTI. So these three indicators that I've been saying, look at the yen, look at the VIX, and look at oil. They're all saying in relative terms, risk is not as great as it was, let's say, on Friday, okay? The futures market isn't going too crazy right now. Now, let's reiterate, there are two floors in the S&P 500. And you can buy the S&P 500 by many different types of ETFs, but probably the best one is SPY if you don't want any leverage position. There are two Fibonacci sequences, one from COVID, when we had the crash in COVID, to the high point on the S&P 500, and there's a 38% retracement at about 3,800, okay? Then there's we had a significant market correction in 2015. When you take the bottom of 2015 to the S&P 500 top, in historical top, there's another Fibonacci sequence, and that 38% retracement is at 3,600, roughly 3,650. All right, those are huge support levels. So the market can go bounce up and down. Let me just give you kind of a sense. The S&P 500 right now is at around 3,900. So it can go from 3,900 to about 3,800 or 3,650. But when it is trying to break down in a downward pattern, the support level of the 38% retracement, either from the COVID Fibonacci sequence or the 2015 Fibonacci sequence, it's going to have a hard time. There's going to be a lot of algorithmic trading that's going to go buy, and it's going to create this floor. This is why I said that if you start to see a market going down and you are not a sophisticated trader, where you're short buying and shorting intraday or swing trading and all that, but if you're just trying to build a good base, this is the time to do it. Because once this banking crisis abates, which it will, but once this banking crisis abates, I don't know how long it's going to take, but once it does abate, we will start seeing a huge rally. This is going to be the next cycle of a new rally in the S&P 500. Okay. Now, if you look at kind of like the curve of the S&P 500, we went up after COVID, and then it went down. We're in a bullish market, but that bullish market is starting to turn, and we're at that turn phase. This is the point where you want to start building positions. The best way to build a position, if there's a 200 point sell off in the Dow or whatever, 50 point sell off on the S&P 500, put some more money in. All right, if you listen to me and you pulled money out of the market and held cash, this is the reason why I said hold cash. I said, as the market was just starting to turn, I said, sell off, go into cash. So when it starts to do this curve back upward, you start buying again. But this is not a simple mean reverted market correction like we saw, let's say, with COVID, all right, or even in 2015. This is a bear market, and you have to be tactical. So even though the market is bearish and it's going down, there are huge support levels at the 3,650 mark and at the 3,800 mark. So it's safe from a statistical point of view to start to accumulate positions in this realm. Okay, so with that in mind, I want to I want to state what might happen here. It's not looking like it's going to be a very strong down day. All right. So, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a very strong up day. So depending on how the market opens, but right now it's at 16, so it's bouncing. It's minus 16. The Dow's at minus 16. So, you know, I've seen it so far minus 45 this morning, going all the way up to +1. So it's very possible that as the prices start to be digested, you know, the first 15 minutes of open trading, which is at 9:30, that there'll be some fluctuation up and down, and then it'll start to slowly move up. So I wouldn't do anything in the first 15 minutes. I think you need to kind of see, well, where's the market? How is it digesting? If it seems to be moving, you know, in an upward trend after the first half an hour or hour of trading, then it may be safe to, if you're doing intraday, to buy SPY, or if you're active, SPXL, which is a leverage position long. If the market is starting to show signs of weakness and it's starting to sell off in the first hour of trading, then it would be advisable to make a very short term position, very short term, within the day or two, the SPXS. And that way you can play it that way. Now, I'll tell you how I'm playing this, all right? I put an oil position in, what was it? Was it Wednesday? Thursday, all right? I put a long position in oil, all right? So if the market, and I haven't closed it out yet. Now, the oil is going up since 4:30, and it is above my entry position. If the market, I suspect that the market, if things continue to go the way they are, the oil should go up today and I should be able to close my position. But if oil happens to go down today, I'm going to purchase more, because oil is trading at about 66. Remember, you know, so you got to understand, like, prices can go down, but there's also support levels. And 66 is kind of like a low price for WTI, for West Texas intermediary crude. All right. So because of that, I feel safe going in, even in a down market. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but in a lot of ways, you have to think the market is upside down. And that's how you make money. The ones that get all fearful when the markets get going down lose money. And when people get aggressive, see, when the market goes down, you need to be aggressive and act and engage the market. When markets are going up, you need to be greedy and take money out. All right, it's kind of counterintuitive. You have to be careful when the markets are just slowly moving upward, and you have to be really aggressive when markets are going down. That's how you make money, because that's where the mean reversions take place. And you know, you can think of it in the opposite way if you're actually shorting the market. But the point here I'm making is that how I'm trading this situation right now, and things change, but how I'm trading this situation right now is, if the market goes down, I'm buying more oil. If the market goes up, I'm gonna sell, depending on how much of a gain I have. Now, the ETF that I'm looking at for shorting oil or longing oil is Gush and DRIP. So Gush is the long position, and the short position is DRIP. So, but you have to pay attention to the market, because oil, the reason why I trade oil is because there's a lot of fluctuation, there's a lot of volatility. And when you're an active trader, that's what you want. You need that. You need that, being able to position long or short, and benefit from that market volatility. So that's the game plan here. It doesn't seem as though there's any crazy things going on in the European trading day. Now, and it was somewhat quiet in Asia. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that is the game plan for today. Again, watch. There's going to be a lot of volatility in the first 15 minutes. It's going to go up and down. There's a trend down on the VIX right now in after hours. That's a good sign for taking risk. So the market should go up today. And another positive sign is that oil at this moment in time is increasing. Again, markets can be volatile. My worry is as another shoe drops about banking and the systemic risk, or some news comes out about problems with the bond market, maybe the commercial paper market because of the fiasco that happened with Credit Suisse, and then bondholders may be a little skittish and markets may go down. Who knows? If we don't have any bad news today, then markets should rally a little bit. I don't think it's going to be a hard rally, because if it was going to be a hard rally by now, we probably would have seen the futures market going up. Now, European market, the FTSE, that's up a little bit, not a whole lot. That's up. Now, Nikkei closed negative, HSI closed negative, Shanghai closed negative, South Korea closed negative. So it seems as though Asia digested it and went down, and Europe is somewhat stabilized, and what's going on in Europe is kind of now happening in the New York trading session. So that's the game plan. So the best way to handle this, wait the first 15 minutes if you're an active trader, because there's going to be a lot of up and down, see the trend, and then put in your position. If you already have a position, then you have to manage it. Now, if you're a less active trader and you're thinking, you want to decide if you want to get into a position or not, I'd probably wait the first hour to get the trend, if the trend is down or if the trend is up. So that would be around 10:30 when you should make your decision. So that's the market cap for the morning. So you can please go to my channels and subscribe. All right. I have 3 YouTube channels. I have Bitchute, Rumble, and Brighteon. So subscribe to all 6 of those channels. Please subscribe also to my Patreon account to help support my news coverage. And in addition, you can donate on my website, the-studio-reykjavik.com. You can donate on Stripe or PayPal. You can also donate with Buy Me a Coffee. All the links are in the description of this video and all my videos. So all you do is click the link and go and see it. I have a store. It's the-studio-reykjavik.com. And what you can do is go to that store and you can take a look at the books that I have written over the years. I've written about finance and some of my medical studies and biological studies. I've written a book that is very important to understand now. I wrote it years ago, but it was about artificial intelligence and what's going to happen, and things that I've said in the book are kind of coming to fruition now, especially with this AI development that's taking place today. So you may want to go and take a look at some of the ebooks that I have on my store. But I have products, nano silver products that will help neutralize pathogens, liquids, silver, liquid gel, liquids and gels, soaps, lozenges. I have a multivitamin. My Boomer products. I have a lot of different supplements. B complex vitamins, turmeric, ashwagandha, vitamin C, zinc and magnesium, digestive enzymes, pre and probiotics, collagen that, you know, helps with your skin and also, you know, with your cartilage and your bones. You know, so I have many different products that I offer to help your body get healthy, reduce the aging process. I have C60, which is a very strong antioxidant. It's the strongest antioxidant you're going to be able to get. And I have all natural deodorants, either in citrus scent or peppermint and tea tree scent. Now, I've partnered up with 2 different laboratories that make the nano silver. The nano silver is a structured nano silver. It's not colloidal. It's a structured nano silver that will help neutralize pathogens and help heal abrasions, burns, cuts. And in addition, I have a skincare package in my anti-aging box section, where you can buy the anti-aging box and you get collagen, vitamin C, and the nanogel in the basic box. And in the advanced box, you also get resveratrol and C60. Why? The collagen will help with improving your skin because it's building the base of your dermal layer. And the gel you put on your face at night or on your skin at night, leave it there. And what will happen is that when you're taking the C60, take 64 ounces of water, take the vitamin C, take the resveratrol, take the collagen, what will happen is that your skin will actually improve because you're improving it on the surface and you're improving it internally in the dermal layer. So the collagen is helping to build up the foundation with its fibers. The vitamin C helps to link all that together, and you need the water to hydrate it. You have the C60 as a very strong antioxidant to improve the cellular health, because when cells have high oxidative stress, they don't work as well. And the resveratrol is also a strong antioxidant, but it also helps to get rid of senesced cells. Senesced cells are basically cells that are around but stop dividing. And you can't get rid, so the idea is that when you get rid of these senesced cells, then your adult stem cells in certain tissues, not everywhere do you have adult stem cells, but in tissues that regenerate, like the skin, you'll have cells on average that are younger, and you get rid of the senesced cells because of the telomere lengths. The telomere lengths on a senesced cell are much shorter than ones that are dividing. So once the telomere length gets to a certain size, then it stops dividing. Well, resveratrol helps to get rid of that. So this is the reason why people that take resveratrol, take vitamin C, take C60, take the collagen, use the gel on your face at night or other parts of your body at night, and you're going to start looking younger. All right, so this is part of that anti-aging protocol. My protocol on anti-aging is very simple. Neutralize pathogens with nanosilvers. Reduce the reactive oxygen species with C60 because it's a very strong antioxidant, and bring down inflammation by making sure you control your blood glucose levels with ashwagandha. Make sure that you're controlling inflammation with the turmerics. Make sure that you're controlling your lipid profile by omega-3s. When you look at the products I offer, you're going to actually get healthier. And not only that, over time, you'll actually notice that you're aging slower. Your body will heal and you're aging slower than your peer group. So that is a great way to help support my work. Go to the store, the-studio-reykjavik.com, and you'll be able to benefit from what I've been telling you about, these 3 pillars of anti-aging. So you can get anti-aging boxes that I've curated for you, and it's just one click and you get everything you need, or you can buy individual products. So one of the individual products here is the Amnio Silver Gel. You can use this on your skin. You can put this around your mouth and in your nose, and you know, that will neutralize pathogens. This will stay on your skin and be active for 5 hours. So, you know, people that put stuff on your hands, that it will be protective for 5 hours. The C60, I have it in 2 ounce, 4 ounce, and 8 ounce, and at different price points. And I have it in coconut and avocado. So you take this is the 2 ounce, you take a dropper of this a day, or, you know, this is about $60. And, you know, if you have a money crunch issue, take it every other day. The point is, take it, because it's a very strong antioxidant. By routinely reducing the reactive oxygen species, you're going to have much better cellular health. So the recommendation is to take a dropper of this a day. If you're taking the 4 ounce or the 8 ounce bottles, I take a teaspoon of it a day. Some people can't afford that because it is pricey, but it's a very strong antioxidant. Take it every other day or every third day if you need to spread it out. But not taking it is not a good idea, because you need to bring down that reactive oxygen species on a regular basis. Again, I have lots of different boomer products here. Omega-3, this will help with your cardiovascular health. I went into detail in my previous video on why the protocol will reduce plaque. Magnesium and zinc, especially if you're sick, take 2 of these. But, you know, every day, take 1 tablet. Vitamin B complex. Digestive enzyme will help you break down your proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids. In addition, I also have 2 different probiotics, either a powdered form or in a capsule form, and that will help to build the proper gut biome that you need for proper digestion and proper metabolism. And I have a great toothpaste that I offer on the store. It's the best toothpaste that you'll be able to get. There's no fluoride in it. It uses nano silver. And so it'll whiten your teeth. It will freshen your breath. It will neutralize pathogens. It will improve your cardiovascular health. And when you try that for the very first time, you're going to go, oh my God, Paul, you are right. This is the best toothpaste that I've ever seen. It is a very good toothpaste. And when you add it to the protocol, your health will start to improve. You'd be amazed at these little simple things. Filtering water, make sure you don't have fluoride in your diet, you know, in your water. So, you know, filtered water, taking antioxidants on a regular basis, taking supplements that will reduce inflammation like turmeric and ashwagandha, controlling your blood glucose levels like taking ashwagandha, making sure that you have B vitamins on a regular basis, neutralizing pathogens. When you do this every day, you're going to actually age slower, but you just got to do it. I am approaching 51. All right. And I've been doing an anti-aging protocol since it was a very strong antioxidant protocol since I was 16 years old. All right. So I know what I'm talking about when I say this, because I've lived through this process. So, but as things have come online, better supplements, better ways to absorb supplements, you know, stronger antioxidants, these all have improved the protocol. So please go to my store, the-studio-reykjavik.com, and get the products that you need to improve your health, to slow down your aging process. And it helps support my channel. So thank you for listening and have a nice day.